Hey guys, Tizzou here, continuing my coverage of the Zotac 25, bringing you Game 2 between mouzStrelok and RoxKISPomi, just calling him Rox for short because he's a rockin' Protoss player. I said it in the first game, I'll say it again. He actually lost the first game to stRElok's very nice Terran play. It's going to be a very interesting match because Pomi has been the one to choose the match. He probably has some plan lined up for Blistering Sands. Hopefully it pays off for him and they get to move on to Game 3. Uh-oh. Taking a quick look at our Terran player's base. Yes, this SCV doing something funny. Nothing built in base so far. You don't scout this early. I imagine we're going to see a proxy barracks. Probably. Yes, it looks like he's got it rallied right here as I see the pings going down and barracks being thrown down. Look at that timing on that. Barracks thrown down exactly 150. He's practiced this build before. mouzStrelok is going to be aggressive this game, and we're going to see how all the careful playing of RoxKISPomi is going to play off because he is now going to be surprised by this proxy, I imagine. Chrono boosting out probes, still chrono boosting out probes, not even getting his gateway, waiting to get his gateway on 13, quite an economical gateway, but not the gateway timing you want to deal with. Some kind of proxy already rallying the gateway at his ramp, probe moving across the field, probably soon to discover there's something funny going on here. Right going into gas, I imagine we're going to see Reapers come out of this, because I imagine we're going to see Reapers with some kind of Tech Lab play, given the fact he's already working on gas. And yes, Tech Lab goes down right away as soon as that barracks is finished. Probe almost across. He's going to find out something funny is going on, and he is working on gas. Very typical Protoss play. Looks like he's going to move into warp gates. He needs to get more units and less warp gate tech to deal with this early push. Probe is just about to make it to the opponent's base, and now he's here. Not enough SCVs, no orbital command. What are you doing, stRElok? The Protoss player is wondering. Please, please tell me there's a barracks over here. I hear his probe whimpering. No, there's no barracks over here. It's going to be a proxy. He knows he's going to have to deal with some kind of early aggression. Is going to have the units to deal with it. Jumping back to our Protoss player's base, throwing up a Cybernetics core, working on Zealots. If this Reaper comes out, no, actually, it's not going to be a Reaper. It's going to be concussive shell Marauders on the field. These Reapers, not going to be Reapers. A little surprised. I thought he was going to have to get that quick stalker out, but actually getting nothing but Zealots. If he was getting Reapers, those Zealots would be microed very intensely, I believe. This is going to be tough for our Protoss player to deal with. These Marauders are going to kite these Zealots just as easily as the Reapers would kite the Zealots. These Zealots just don't do a whole lot until you have charge, at least against the units that kite them. And look at this mouzStrelok putting a bunker at the front of the base, not messing around with this push. Still sticking with Marauders, it seems. And here we go, throwing up one pylon, hoping to sled on the charge. Marauders kiting the Zealot, kiting the other Zealot. Yes, look at the Zealot's HP just going down, forced to run away. The concussive shell is just too much. Zealot's not going to make it away from that. Goodbye, Zealot. The Stalker is halfway done. Our Protoss player is going to need to pull something out big, trying to snipe this critical pylon, but no, he takes probes off the line. Zealot being kited again now by 3 Marauders, just chrono boosting out the first Stalker, finally decided to engage the Marauders. Stalker, no, he's actually going to work on sniping these probes, forced to retreat back to his bunker. Stalker is about to go down. Stalker is now finished. Both Marauders get away in the bunker, finishing off these Marines. I think this is a good game for our Protoss player. Forced to take all of his probes off the line. Not sure what he's going to do. This critical pylon goes down. The gateway is now unpowered, running his units back to the bunker. It's just not going to be enough, I don't think, and RoxKIS forced a good game out. The Marauder bunker push was just too much for him. Good game. Moving on to the last set of games in the quarterfinals. I hope you enjoyed this game. This was Tizzou